Hey guys, Metal Jesus here, and I'm back again with the Immortal John Hancock. How's it going, dude?
Always a pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me into the expansion of your Room of Doom.
That's right. And today we're going to talk about 5 stupidly expensive systems, as well as a bonus.
I know, this is going to be awesome. Let's take a look. Okay, so you pulled out a bunch of your systems here, put them on this table, and I don't even know where to start. Should we start with the biggest box?
Yeah, start with Neo Geo.
Okay.
So Neo Geo was, the standard for 2D graphics in the 90s.
Right.
And so a lot of people play the arcade games, but a lot of people don't know that there was actually a home console that played the exact same ROM in like a different format. But long story short, the US version, not the Japanese version, box is really hard to get.
Okay.
And so this is the gold system. I recently did a video on my channel about it. I unboxed it. I actually bought this from Radical Reggie.
Oh, okay.
And I do believe in 2012 he clarified that.
Okay.
And it's really hard to get and expensive.
It's an impressive box.
So the unit came with 2 arcade sticks, a game, and confirmed a memory card.
Oh, okay.
And it was the first console to come with a memory card, kind of like a PlayStation 1.
Wow, and those arcade sticks are big. No wonder the box is so large.
Yeah, and the gold system sold for hundreds of dollars new.
Yeah.
And it's worth more than that now.
I bet. That's cool. All right, moving on.
All right. Well, recently with the demise of Toys R Us, I thought it'd be good to bring this out.
This box is in beautiful shape.
Yes.
Beautiful shape.
So Toys R Us had an exclusive bundle with an extra gold controller. The gold N64 is kind of popular with the Legend of Zelda games being sought after on the console. And Toys R Us had a bonus controller bundle. And it's pretty hard to get.
Yeah, I've noticed that N64 collecting has been going up recently. So I know there's a lot of people who are looking to get all the different systems and boxes. And you have tell them the other boxes that you have that we saw in your game room.
Well, the Donkey Kong bundle, I have the Star Wars Racer.
That was the one that caught my eyes.
Yeah,
Star Wars, what?
The Pikachu edition. N64, but this is probably the best condition box that I have.
Yeah, it's cool. Awesome. So this next one, I noticed when we were going through your game room because it comes up in conversation.
Yes.
Tell people about the Sega, the Amiga CD32.
So the Amiga CD32 was
heavy.
Like a consoleized version of the Amiga.
Right.
And it actually didn't make it to the States.
It's a cool looking console.
I got this in Canada.
Okay.
And I do believe there's some discussion about how it was available in the United States. I don't think it was officially available in the United States.
That's kind of what I hear, yeah.
And so I heard that computer stores did carry it, but officially wasn't.
Okay.
And I got this in Canada, and it would play the Amiga CD games.
Right.
And you can get an adapter to turn it into a fully operational Amiga computer.
Yeah, because I would imagine the challenge with this is that it doesn't come with a keyboard, and most Amiga games would be programmed to use a keyboard.
And it comes with kind of like a silly controller.
Okay.
And it just competed with all the other that 32-bit generation had so much competition,
right?
And it just tragically failed.
Yeah.
And so it came out, went away, and that was it.
Yeah, kind of Commodore's last gasp.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
It has some great sound, and it plays some Amiga CD games. Super hard to get.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, cool. Awesome box. What else we got here? So.
All right.
Sega.
All right. Cool story with this.
So this is the Sega CDX.
Yeah, CDX. And so this was a semi-portable version of the Sega CD and Genesis into like a Discman format.
Right.
Also had a battery compartment where it was like semi-portable. And what's really cool, people love the size of this for people that have multiple consoles hooked up into their game room. It doesn't take up a lot of space, super sleek looking, metal, it's like got a metal casing.
Yeah.
I got my box from a friend who was using it storing his music CDs. And he worked at the warehouse. And he got the box from there when he worked there,
Huh.
and had it for years. And just he found out I had a Sega CDX, and he gave it to me.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, I know me personally. A couple years ago, I was on a mission just to get one loose.
Yeah.
And yes, they're out there, but getting them working with its power supply and everything was tough. And I paid cheap. I think Corey hooked me up for like $150.
Yeah.
But that was a couple years ago. In the box, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And my box is a little beat up, but the story behind it makes it all worth.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's got history.
That's right.
Now, it wouldn't be right to not do a video that doesn't include some, the Super Nintendo, right?
That's right, Super Nintendo. Now, there's a lot of Super Nintendo boxes and bundles that came out in North America. The one with the Star Fox bundle is pretty hard to get. There's other ones that might be more rare, but this one's pretty uncommon.
It's a sticker.
It's a sticker. So all it is they would take random games and they would put a sticker on the box, bundled in with a particular game, and release it. And so sometimes different bundles would be exclusives to particular stores, like Target.
I see what you're saying. So it comes with Super Mario World, but then the second is also Star Fox. Well, that's cool.
So and Star Fox was a little bit of a later release, and
that's cool.
So it's getting this one with a sticker and everything complete's pretty hard.
Yeah, that's cool. And I like how it came back then with 2 controllers.
and you brought up Corey. This is where I got this from.
Oh,
yeah, he's awesome.
Corey's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you also have a bonus that you got very excited when we were going around your game room looking at stuff. And actually, truth be told, you warned me. You're like, you didn't say don't touch this. But you might as well have said, hey, Jason, don't touch this, because he knows me.
Yeah, and it's a bonus because it's technically not a system, but it's stupidly expensive.
Okay.
Okay.
I was going to pick it up. No. So tell me why, I guess you're going to tell everyone, like, what is this thing?
So, this is a stupidly expensive accessory for the Vectrex. And the Vectrex is the only vector-based console to come out. And, the console failed. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what drove them to make this accessory other than they probably already had it produced.
Okay.
But this is 3D goggles that it has a special wheel and a mechanism to make images look 3D when you have it on.
And this is what, 83 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
82. It's really early.
Really early. And it had special games made with it. This accessory came bundled with a special game in 3D.
Wow.
And they still make 3D games.
Oh.
Homebrew, yeah. And they still, there's people that have made their own homebrew glasses to mimic, because this is so expensive, people have gone out of the way to make their own set of glasses, a 3D imager.
So I recently got a Vectrex, and it was a donation, which was awesome because I was looking for boxed ones, and again, those $500-600 now boxed in a good box, right? Yeah. I can't imagine an accessory like this.
Is more than that.
So how did this come into your game room? Do you remember?
That's a great story. Yes. So Craigslist score, really? 2009.
Oh, really?
And essentially, a gentleman had a father pass away. And passed away, and this was his computer stuff. And so he says, my dad passed away, and I have a bunch of his computer stuff that he played on. And I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I knew what this was, but I didn't know when I was talking to him that it was Vectrex.
Yeah, because this isn't a computer, so you wouldn't be thinking that way.
He shows up, and it was 2/3 of a Vectrex collection, and this was part of it.
Isn't it amazing? Yeah. I know. It's like, that happens, though, a lot. Like, you'll go to an estate sale, and sometimes, like the computer stuff has it's just all jammed together. They don't know. They don't care, Yeah. Wow, that's cool, dude.
Complete. It's everything to it.
Wow. Have you tried it?
Yes.
How is it as far as 3D goes?
Impressive.
I bet.
Impressive technology. Now, with doing VR and everything, it's like not as impressive, but for the time, it was amazing.
Well, I know that the reason I asked, because the first time I tried the 3D glasses on the Master System, I was like, oh, it's actually 3D. Like, it was, it flickers and it's doing this thing, but it's actually 3D. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Huh, that's cool, dude. Well, thank you so much for sharing parts of your game collection. It's funny because then right before filming, he was looking around going, oh, and that, and oh, and that. So we could definitely do a part 2 if you guys like this video. Please tell people where they can find you on the internet.
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Immortal John Hancock.
And you guys should definitely do that because you cover oddball stuff. That's your thing.
Yeah. That's kind of my jam.
It's pretty cool. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and take care. It is always an adventure going through John Hancock's amazing collection. And those of you who don't know, well, John has over 11,000 games, and he has over 25 complete US game collections. It's pretty crazy how long that guy's been collecting, and he's super cool for letting me into his game room. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.